What's going on, everybody? This is going to be the true demon ending for Nocturne. I admit I used a little cheap way of getting all the endings, do the multi-save method. If you want, I can actually list off the places to do the saves at. You'll end up having, I think, 5 saves, and really a 6th one, so that you'll have one but the true demon ending, because it doesn't have a trophy itself, but there's a trophy tied to seeing all the endings, and obviously you have to have that ending to do that. This is my last boss party right here, specifically for that one boss. We got Musubi, my home dog. On the original version, I always use him, Beelzebub, and I use Metatron. I don't know why I use Metatron, because he's worthless. Even if you get a good physical attack on him, he's not really worth it. This version I'm going to use Shiva against him. I've never really tried. I figured you'd be do like this, that Hasahapa having such a high critical rate to it. Always love extra turns. And Beelzebub, you know, because he's pimp. I don't care, I like him. Just because in random battles, Death Flies usually kills everything. Vishnu is, I don't know why I made him. I've never used him. But he's like, I guess he can be my backup healer or whatever. And then Metatron the same way, he's a backup. He was really meant for mostly the magic fight, and I don't know why I have Pierce on him, but I do. I didn't know this. Dante didn't have this. Let me get to it on the original, and I've never played any other version of it. But where's it? There it is. See, that gives him Pierce, but it doesn't necessarily. It doesn't add Pierce to all of his attacks. Because I was fighting some of the Momatamas in the DLC area just to see the damage on each of them, because they all, you know, they all have the. You have to have Pierce to do full damage on him. And when he attacked him with his regular attacks, it gave him the Pierce. But when you use that right there, the Almighty attack to hit all of them, it didn't do it. He only did like 5 or 6 damage. But his normal attack with that Pierce right there added to it was in the like 200 or 300. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this party started. Go fight these fools. This is the save I use for getting all the random. For instance, getting his stats the maxed out all the way. My Shiva that I had been using for the random battles, his is the one that's all 40. This is a different Shiva that I put Pierce on, because I had that Shiva well before I got the ability to Pierce. Let's see, who else did I change? That was one I changed too. Pretty sure, but yeah, because I got him right after I unlocked that last area. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't have the money to buy the Gary McKellar from the 5th Kalpa to get Pierce on stuff. Let me go ahead and tell you, use that one so I can get to a race that'll come up with an elemental, and that way you can just, if you need to step them up, you can step up and add that. The easiest thing to do is to get you another elemental, put them together and make a Matama, and as long whatever demon you're wanting to make has at least one free space, or at least free space, you can just combine, fuse them with that Matama and get whatever, add those skills however you like, and you ain't gonna worry about trying to do this and that, fuse this, and it's just pain in the ass. It's a lot easier to do it that way. The key thing is just remember you have to have that one open space. The other cheap way is you can do the Matama that way, and if there's one you need to make, like for instance the Shiva, the way I made it, I fused them together with Rangdom Barong like usual, but I did it on full Kagatsuchi. That way I could use a sacrifice the Matama that's got the skills I needed. Bam, put Pierce, everything on him. Pierce, focus, and I think might is what I put. I think that's what I put. So he's got focus. Comes with focus and Warcry. All I added was ability, Pierce, Tower Cauldron, and Might. And then Shiva, what I had Pierce, Might, Focus, Build. For whatever reason, I always put my diagram and debilitate on him because of the victory cry. And let's see, Beelzebub, what I put on him? Yeah, I put Hades Blast, Might, Focus, Pierce. Yeah, I put a bunch on him. But the original version of him had the human version. Actually had the saved one of him has an open slot, so I was able to go back and build around. His here, yeah, he got Tarkar Mockery. Yeah, I was using him as a magic tech. But anyway, whenever you're making your compendium fill out, the easiest thing to do really is to make the highest level when you can, and then use an elemental to downstep them. It's so much easier that way to try to make them. But then again, not all of them can be done that way. Everything can take an elemental to downstep them. Most of them can, but there's a few you gotta make certain ways. It's not too bad. It's time consuming, if anything. The DLC on here, or to get the money faster, it works pretty good. Say you spend 20 minutes running around in circles doing fights, and you'll come up with, I usually had about 75,000, something like that each time. To beat your ass, that was my purpose.
I created to be for the creation of a new world, and those with reasons came here. Alas, their dreams were shattered.
I beat that ass.
And the possibility of a new world has been crushed forever.
Yeah, here you are bitching it.
Of a demon.
That's right.
Persuaded by the fallen angel, you destroyed the seeds of creation, denying the reincarnation of the world with the cold heart of a demon. You rejected the possibility by casting aside your humanity. You became the living incarnation of ruin itself.
He's just running his motherfucking mouth, ain't he?
Begone! I shall never forgive you for causing the death of the world.
Yeah, it's like can't nobody else just step up and do it, you know, somebody else show up to it. It's probably hard to get up to my get to you, where the fuck go, but still. They could do it. They could. He didn't have to do all that. Start a fight. My first thing is always fog breath. If nothing else, if I don't do nothing else accomplishment and everything else business, at least I've knocked their evasion and hit right down too. Let's see. What am I gonna do? Let me do that. Most instances, I use the entire first turn of my stuff. It doing nothing but either buffing, debuffing, something like that. I was torn between Vishnu and him because he's got debilitate. Vishnu's got Tarkar. I'd rather step them down and let nothing tag them out. So they all have Pierce on them too, so yeah, I got that going wrong. And as far as the skills on the main character, I done learned everything by the time I got to the end, so he's got that much on. My usual is a tornado with force boost, because I've never really noticed a whole bunch of enemies that are strong to force. I mean, not like a whole bunch. And demons you come across don't always have force abilities, so it's good to have that on the main character. I've always felt. Plus, it hits multiple times usually. It's good, and you can get it pretty early. I always put null death and null expel and null neuter. Null dark and null light, or whatever the fuck it's called on this one. I just put that on him. I don't now because I had the mosquitoes, so I didn't bother. I took them off. I was like, well, I know I'll be using that, so I might as well take them off. Curious to see how these are going to work with these last guys. I never put them on there. I always had some other random skill on them. Whenever I made it on that original. You know what, if Belzo dies, it's okay. I've got people to put him in place. I ain't gonna really worry about that. I ain't even no attention to my life. Oh, they're good. They're ready. Probably should have went with the 2 tower hot to go for the AJ. Y'all have to excuse me. I lost my contacts like a week ago, and I have not been able to see shit. And I don't really want to get this right up on the TV, so I have to take a second look at shit because I can't see it. That's the reason why I've been playing this game more than anything else, because I can't do first-person shooters or anything hard because I can't see what the fuck I'm shooting at. Unless I'm way up on the TV. I hit harder. I was running when you go. Man, dude. This is where the big damage is coming to the left. This is, I guess, my 6th time fighting this bastard. I've done all the other enemies. And I was like routinely hitting over 10,000 damage against him in this form. I don't know what in the hell was going on there. I ain't never seen that much damage on here. I've played through the original I don't know how many times. But I was, steadily 10, 13,000 damage easy. I'm like, hey, God. Hey. But hitting instead of talking, if you want to get done, I was trying to be all focused, so he'd be that right. Yeah, heal. Just in case, but I know he's fixing to do that. And anybody's life blue around the 400 mark is gonna fucking die. We just gonna do it. I'll give it down. Homeboy. Yes, I'm in the loose ones around. Holding it down. Let's go 1,000. There we went. I knew I was gonna see that 10k. But every time I fought him, I've had it at least twice get over. I don't know why the fuck I just did that. I meant to heal. No, man. I meant to beat his ass. So, yeah, I'm good. Hey, that's hard pass. He's gonna either talk or random shit this time. He's having a fucking stroke. Stupid. No, I didn't hear it from that. I didn't hear the sound. He's coming down there. He looks like there, man.
What good can come of being tainted with iniquity? Be forewarned, demon who was once human. Though I may perish, your soul will never again be at ease.
Yes.
The final hour is imminent. Those who dwell in darkness shall suffer the light of judgment. After the battle to end all battles is won, you will be cast into the fire. Let fear grip your heart. Because of your transgression.
What's homie's name? Shinjiro? The dude from the magazine? Yeah, be like him. Those that don't know that yeah, spoiler on this before y'all. Yeah, I know I've already spoiled the end of the game, but no spoiler. What the fuck his name is? The guy who helps you and go crazy. Again, he was a writer for the magazine. I had to believe he's actually a left from the first game, I think? First game. The first game. Second game. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's believed that's who he is. Human ending. Oh. The woman with the old man in the wheelchair tells you about all that to do with him. When you're doing all that stuff with the Amala Network. Here comes the long fight right here. It's not necessarily hard if you're prepared, but it's very long because he has a lot of life. It's like 64 or 65,000 or some shit. It's a lot. It's ridiculous.
So, Kagutsuchi has lost its light.
If you do not, it will take forever. You'll probably run out of items and he'll kill you.
By the hand of a demon, no less. Now the world will never be born again.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Creation is no longer possible.
Oh shit.
Birth, maturation, death, and being born anew. That was once the way of the world. Yet one demon has changed that.
Hey, motherfucker, why you pointing your fingers at me? It was your idea.
A world is created, populated by mankind, and destroyed. This cycle is what maintains the flow of time. When the cycle stops, so does time itself. And now, time has met her death. In place of the creation of the new world, a new power of darkness emerged, raining chaos, heaping death
You sound
upon
throwing bodies
death.
off your tops, that's what it was. Joke,
You must abandon all preconceived notions and walk the path of supreme power with your head held high.
Shit, can't hold it too that fucking
The great
horn on the back of
will
his head.
shall surely curse you for going against his way. He will place a heavy burden of atonement on your shoulders. But fear not, for only by receiving that curse,
I'm just kidding, just getting
first,
through it.
I must
Too long, it'll
know
take me
the
forever to play it.
extent of the power of darkness you hold within. Behold, the supreme power of darkness.
He drinks him like a fucking half gallon of milk, bro. Just chugs that shit. Take a couple steroids. Really fucking big. Well, he's a sure. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's behind me, isn't he? The fuck? He didn't even talk to me. I'm doing it play. Same. And truthfully, the debuffs are to some extent more important, especially in his case, because you're not just going to kill him quickly. He's just got too much goddamn life. If they have the debuffs on him, I'll get back on the healing as well. Yeah, just dawned on me. I need to check to see what shit resistance was to see if he can survive this shit that he throws at you. And not think about it. He's probably gonna die. It's fine. I've got like 2 or 3 other characters that got fucking Pierce on them. I'm really not gonna do that. Yep. That's like Shiva can be charmed. Oh shit. You saw it being early. Man, just keep on hitting the same game, jackass. You done nothing new. I did. Fixing to. Yeah, the moment though. Crystal ball. I don't even remember what which team stuff was. Yeah, I'm gonna let him die in case y'all wonder why I didn't go. I'm gonna replace him with I don't know. Let's see. I will do old reliable. That's what I always have. This is my usual party right here. Every time I've ever taught him on the original. Always these folks right here. Crit them motherfucker. Oh, special trigger. Nah, he's doing good. That was other reason I said it from the front, because it's always my head. And being strong with magic, he usually got the highest magic. Didn't really matter, especially in random battles, because the victory crowd. Remind me of my party for random battles is usually Shiva, Dante, and Beelzebub. Because between the three of them, just about each one of them can instantly kill every fucking thing. Usually. Works out right. You know, you can death wise do it. Dante, when his stuff's leveled up, he can. His attack. I can't think of it now. It's more he throws the sword and he hits it's almighty attack. It usually kills everything in one day, maybe two. I hate the name of it. I've never played the one with what's his name? Radu. I cannot. Who's no high. Him, that guy. I've never been able to pronounce his name right. I did that one, this one, so I could see what his what playing with him was like. You know what? We do this right now. Wow, that was shitty. Really, that was horrible. That was just laughable. It's alright. Everybody else is like 3,000 easy, so we're good. I ain't worried about it. That fiddle moon's gonna die. Probably. No. Oh, up there we went. I know I should have healed him. I know I should have. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I like the items I've never used. There's one thing I've not gotten over about this game is you can buy MP items. Now I only ever had the original version, the original release to the US. Like in soundtrack and everything, had Dante and all that good stuff. So I mean maybe it was different in other releases, I don't know, but in that one I do not remember ever getting to buy any type of daggum MP related items, with the exception of trading the jewels to Ragged Jewelry. That's the only time that I mean you can, everything else you found them, they got them drops. You just didn't fucking get them. There wasn't no in between. This one you can buy them from several different places. It's fucking crazy. Oh, hi King. You know I had to play Double Summoner? He is such an asshole in that game. I literally broke my R trigger on that game. Soft resetting him. Because you know, every turn, or every other turn like he does, you get to allow down or whatever, and it starts off with like say 50 damage, and next time it does 100, then 200, then 400. You know, you have to kill him before it gets it up to high, or there's just no surviving it. And if it don't work out for you, you might as well go ahead and soft reset, because you're not going to be, it has to play out a certain way from that. And I sure enough broke my R trigger on my DS Lite. I did that. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on. Good thing. I'll move to next. The only thing about this fight is it's boring, dude. You really can't do nothing but focus and then whatever it's at. Because if you do anything else, it's going to take forever to kill him, and then it's liable to not work or do any damage to him, or you know, something like that. So you kind of have to do it. Oh yeah, chef there about this thing about. I just realized he did. Took all my stuff off of it. Can't think about it. Can't even thought about it. Yeah, we'll, nah, fuck it, I'll do it next one. Get it done again. Hell it. I'll try to those people. But, the dude gonna drop. Anything else? See the movie drop stuff already. Listen to it. One thing about this game, when in doubt, fucking heal. You never know what's gonna happen. When they get out of the circle and just fuck you right up. Especially on hard mode, oh god. I'm starting on hard mode. I played through it like one time on the original. And I don't know why. I'm trying to go into it, you can get a damn thing for it except for what you get like a different. Ever increase your defense by like 1 point or something? And change the way you look? That's all there is to it. God damn it, I need that. Okay, look like I do. That would be out. Yeah, yeah. And here. Oh, be damn. I sure don't know about you to take on it. And, well, will be the true demon fight. No, you bastard. He's been trying to do that ever since I made him. Trying to change something. I'm supposed to say it. I got what I wanted. Leave him alone. Fuck him shit. Yeah, he ain't even out of breath hardly. He ain't breathing hardly.
Well done. You've proven yourself with your awesome power.
That's right.
All you who have lurked in darkness and waited for this day, hear me. A new demon of darkness has been born. The time has come. Together, let us march onward. To the final battle, where our true enemy awaits!
With a quick stop in Digital Devil Saga 2. I mean 1, excuse me, Civil 1. So, 1 minute and beat somebody's ass. Guys rage. And that is the true demon, y'all. And that's it. That's pretty much it.